Okay, this will be an interesting one. If we can make it look any good, we'll soon find out. It's about something I don't like anyway. Shit. Anyway, let's see how we can make this look. How big we're going to make it. I'm going to make it 70.7. Wonder how we're going to make this appear. Oops, a bit careless there. Stupid user interface that Konica Minolta has devised. I think for this one, blue would be a good colour. See if it comes out well. Going to make it a fair bit contrasty. This will be an interesting one if we can make it look good, even though it's not something terribly good. I think with the black we're going to keep it to a minimum with this. We don't want the black to be too dominant in this for a change. Okay, what is it? It is a Fortune Weekly. I can't read Chinese, I can read that, but basically it's to do with money fucking. So again, just because it's in Chinese doesn't mean it's something innocent. It speaks all languages. Money fucking speaks English, it speaks other languages, it speaks all sorts of languages. It doesn't matter where you're from, in this case China. Money fucking talks. Money talks. That's it. That's the saying. Money talks. And it does. It talks in all sorts of languages. So don't be surprised. It talks in every language. So yeah, some people might think it only talks in English, but it talks in every language. Money talks in every language, and it's still the same shit. It's just uttered in a different language, in different writing and speaking, but it's still money fucking. It's still wrong. Doesn't matter what country. So let's see how we go. That looks interesting. We can see the blue has gone in there, but that looks quite fascinating. We'll do some other ones. We'll see if we can make it look better, but at least that's not too dark by not allowing us to put too much black into it. But yeah, it does. It's amazing how money talks. It just talks in so many different languages. Every language on this planet Earth, money talks. It does. I know it does. And usually it's not good. Usually the people who care about money are fuckwits. They all are. Anyone who cares too much about money are fuckwits. We need more people who are rich, who can give money away to help the sick and the needy, the poor, the disabled, whatever. If there were more people that had money who actually cared for the human race, we would have a better world. And that's one thing I would like to do when I become rich. One day, building the best photocopier on earth. I want to be a giver of money. I want to give most of my money away. I don't want to hang on to it like most rich people do. I want to give most of it away. My estimates is the amount I'd like to give away would be around 95% of what I earn. You know, I want to earn a lot of money, not because I want to sit on it and say that it's mine and do what I want. I actually want to give it away. I'm disabled, so I can't earn money properly. I can't work in a normal job, unfortunately, so that includes running a company that builds photocopiers. Something's got to happen before that happens, and I need the technology, neuroprosthetics to do the job. So I had brain damage at birth, and then of course I had another complication that came from that, which I'm a bit ashamed to talk about. That's the other disability. Well, basically, yeah, I really wish I could do a normal job and I could be rich and I could run a big company and run it properly. We want to build photocopiers. I've got to get married to my future husband first, Luigi, and when we get together, we're going to do our best and build the best photocopier there ever was. And we want to make one that has artificial intelligence, and we want to make one whose hardware lasts like 60 years instead of 5 years. So I'm putting a huge amount of expectations on my shoulders for the future. What have we done here? we're going to put a lot of expectations on my shoulders for the future, but I'm willing to do it. I want to do it because I consider it the right thing to do. You know, I feel intuitively I want to give to help mankind. I don't want to take. I still want to enjoy myself. I'll enjoy having a lot of money, but I won't be interested in buying things that are considered that are typically called status symbols. Like, I'm not interested in Lamborghinis or Porsches, you know, cars, fast cars and shit like that. I'm not interested in investment houses and other stuff. I'm not interested in stock markets. And the thing is, when this company eventuates, we're not going to have shareholders. There's not going to be any shareholders. We're not going to share anything with people. This company is going to be 100% owned by myself. I don't trust anyone else with the future of the photocopier. I don't trust anyone else except myself and my husband, who will become my husband, Luigi. I don't trust anyone but him and myself with this. This project is ours, and we're going to make a really good go of it. We're not going to be rich fucks. We're going to be making a go of it because I know what it's like to have little. Of course, I've never experienced the real pain of, I haven't experienced as much with poverty as some people have. And I respect other people's experiences, especially if they were not nice. And basically, I don't want people to die of hunger or thirst. I don't want people to die of untreated medical conditions. I want people to live and to live their life to the full. Even if they don't have much, I still want them to have enough and to be happy with their lot. And basically, most rich people don't care about other people. And I've learned that. It's really sad, but that's the way the world has become, a greedy, piggish, evil world. And basically, what I want to do is, it's not just, I'm only going to give myself a small amount of money to spend, but I'm going to be a scientist as well as a CEO, and I'm going to be working on science projects to help mankind, like how to end climate change and global warming, how to harness lightning as a viable source of renewable power. And the thing is, when things like this renewable power, when I finish doing all the experiments and all the hard work, I'll be handing it over to someone who's not a money fucker, someone who I can trust, someone who's right into this stuff, someone who's passionate about renewable energy, and I want to give them the opportunity to run the power station and shit like that, or to oversee it. And the thing is, the rules of this new power station, but it's not just the lightning, but any power that we create will be renewable, and we're going to make sure that the electricity that it creates, the renewables, will be free for everyone. No more power bills. The only power bills will issue, or that I'm hoping will be issued, will be ones to do with maintenance, purely maintenance and upkeep of the system. Everything that you get in your power bill will be maintenance related or upkeep related. Nothing to do with how much power we produce, because, hey, it comes from the sun, it comes from the wind, it comes from the tides, it comes from lightning. And, hey, it's renewable. We don't have to worry about how much we put in and what we burn. It'll be fresh and it'll be clean and it'll be free. And that's what I want, is everyone to enjoy free electricity. Electricity is for everyone. Everyone has a right, for example, to air condition or heat their home, to keep to their specifications for temperature. I can't afford heating or cooling for this unit. I have to put up with a hot and a cold because this fucking electricity companies are greedy snots who just don't care about anything except their money and their fucking selves. So I'm not really happy with my lot when it comes to hot and cold weather and this place I'm living in. It is fucking cold in winter and fucking hot in summer. I don't enjoy sitting at home, shivering and sweltering. I don't like it, but I can't. I have no choice. So I have to basically save a lot of money because I'm doing this fucking project here. You know, I want to become well known for my ability with this photocopier art, and I want to spread good tidings to people. I want people to think about their future and not fear the future, and that if we can all get together, we can make something bright, make something clean. And yes, we're going to recycle. We're going to make our photocopiers last 60 years instead of 5 years, and we design into these photocopiers to make them easy to recycle. At the end of their lifespan, when it finally hits 60 years and the spare parts are no longer made, we're just going to make these machines will be easy to dismantle for safe disposal, but it won't be disposal in the normal sense, it'll be recycling. And I endeavour to make it as recyclable as possible. So we've got to think of the future. We've got to think of what we're going to give to our grandchildren or even our children now. We've got to think outside the box of money, money, money. We've got to stop mantraing money, money, money. And if you're a rich person, all you have to do to contribute adequately is just to give 10% of your money. You don't have to give 100%. You don't even have to give 90% or even 20%. Just 10% is all that's needed to help make this planet more livable for the less fortunate.